Friends, my prayer is that you'll have a right relationship, a healthy biblical relationship with your under shepherd. Don't look for a judge. Don't expect a jury. Find somebody that's just comfortable being Jeff. Find somebody who knows who they are in Christ and will help you in both the fight and in the peaceful times to be who Christ has called you to be. Verse 29, the one who has the bride is the bridegroom. John the Baptist now is going to give an illustration in the conversation to explain. The one who has the bride is the bridegroom. The friend of the bridegroom who stands and hears him rejoices greatly at the bridegroom's voice. Therefore, this joy of mine is now complete. Let me share with you how William Barclay explains this, because this is one of those verses that if you don't get the cultural context, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Barclay says this, and I quote, the friend of the bridegroom had a unique place at a Jewish wedding. He acted as the liaison between the bride and the bridegroom. He arranged the wedding. He took out the invitations. He presided at the wedding feast. He brought the bride and the bridegroom together. And he had one special duty. It was his duty to guard the bridal chamber and to let no false lover in. He would only open the door when in the dark he heard the bridegroom's voice and he recognized that voice. When he heard the bridegroom's voice, he was glad and he let him in. You can imagine. The best man says, you're here for your bride. Finally. You have any idea how tense it is to guard the bride? Finally, you're here. I'm so excited that you're here. When he heard the bridegroom's voice, he was glad and he let him in and he went away rejoicing, because at that point, when he had brought the bride and the bridegroom together, his work was complete. This is the paradigm that John the Baptist has. Unlike his disciples who are thinking, hey, our ministry is shrinking. John's saying, are you kidding me? This is celebration time. The bride and the bridegroom are coming together. This is awesome. Friends, this lays the groundwork for a right relationship and understanding that you and I and every Christian needs to have with Christ. The right relationship with Jesus, the Redeemer. And John puts it this way: he must become greater and I must become less. Friends, this is the theme of the entire passage. While verse 26 that showed us the problem, the grumbling, verse 30 is the crescendo. Here it is. You want to know what the relational key is for every Christian? We must live in this place where we recognize that Christ must become greater and I must become less.